her plans from Soweto to Lagos, Nairobi to the Cape. She's rewriting the stories they said she couldn't shape. Mom's rising in Africa.
We are back at the conversation with Mr. Usinga, our greatness for this session. We went deep into the first two schools where the Xerophyte leader started showing up. And what we came out with is what happens when a person is driven by that burning desire. Nothing can stop them. They don't even think and remember that they need to be fearful or cautious, just driven by that burning desire, which is a principle in the book, Think and Grow Rich. We are moving on now to get, again, another level another level of how a Xerophyte leader shows up. You will recall that in the previous conversation, we had gotten a hint of Mr. Usinga's tenure coming to an end at Kopanong. So we will get into that story and the depth of it. I'm going to start by welcoming Mr. Usinga once again in this platform of Conversation with Greatness. Welcome to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So we are moving forward. As I had already said, that desire that has pushed you, I don't know, there's a saying that says no good deed goes unpunished. Because you were that good, more was required from you. So before we talk about the decision, I wonder if you can tell us about the moment when someone came to you and told you about Witbank High. Tell us how that conversation happened, because you mentioned that you were at Kopanong for 4.5 years and you moved to Witbank High, but we just want to get the details, because what's important with the details is that the authenticity that we get to understand about what makes the great great. If we see you already at Witbank High, successful, but where we can find ourselves in your story is in the detail that you share with us. So how did the request come? How were you asked? Tell us about that moment you were approached and that conversation, how it went by.
Wow, yeah. Wow, as a principal of Kopanang School situated in Malahleni, Kwakuta Township, one never thought, can be, running a school, a former Model C school in town.
A former Model C school. It's still a Model C even now?
They still call it a former model. They call them, the schools in town are called former.
Oh, former Model C. Okay.
Yeah, they call them former Model C. And doing well in my former school, Kopanang. When the news broke, or when I was requested and the community was now made aware by the learners of Kopanang.
But who requested you?
Yeah, the director, the late Baba Mr. Mabena.
Okay.
The then director of Nkangala District of Education.
Of which this school fell under.
Yes.
Yeah, both schools fell under
both
that
schools.
District. Right.
Gave me a call and to say, hey, I'm having a challenge. There is a school in town, Witbank High. There are problems there. There are problems, yeah. I think as the management team of the district, they decided that the only person who can help, save what is still there, because learners were burning tires, were destructive, they were marching to the circuit. The then principal, the late Mr. Bays, was suspended by the department at the time. And then a gentleman who was a deputy, Mr. Chachi, was the one acting. There was chaos. Parents were up in arms, fighting the very same acting principal. Yes. I remember the very same acting principal during that process of negotiations, because there was negotiations. He also came to my office.
Mr. Pace.
Mr.
Oh,
Church.
Mr. Church.
Yeah.
Mr. Pace was a colored,
A white
white guy.
Yeah.
And that school up to that far has always had a white principal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Church came to Kopanang to request me to say, accept, please, because things are not well there. Accept and take this offer, because they wanted him out.
They wanted Mr. Chachi out. Yes.
He's staying at the school, in the school
premises.
Yes, and they wanted him out. So he came. He said, "Please accept." Oh, it was chaos, because parents this side are up in arms. Parents are saying, "No, he's not going anywhere." Learners are saying he's not going anywhere. In town, parents are celebrating
that you are coming.
That I'm coming.
At that time you have not accepted.
At the time, I've not accepted, but they've heard that.
How did they get to hear when it's still a negotiation behind the scene?
Yeah, remember when parents are fighting that side, there are officials of the department that will go there.
Tell them what means are being put in place.
Yeah. You might get someone, blah, blah, blah,
Yes.
So I'm sure my name is mentioned
right.
as they negotiate with parents that side. So parents, and I'm sure they also go home and tell their children, Usinga is coming. We'll show you. So that excitement. And because they are coming from these learners are from the same township.
Yes.
Then they will tell these ones, Kopana,
that your principal is coming.
Is coming to us. Came that day now.
Did you have a battle inside of you before you accepted?
I did yes. Because the parents also blackmailed me to say you are choosing town. Why do you choose town?
Yes.
Yeah, it means we are not
inferior.
Yeah, we are inferior. We are not important. I was like, but what is happening? Why must this thing? We are from the township. You are. It's like I'm dumping them now.
Yes.
Their children are looking up to me, and it was not easy. It was the department also. They want me to go and help.
How do you make the choice inside of you now? Because everybody's saying this: the teachers, the schools, that side they want to, this side you are, all the blackmailing and the acceptance and the excitement. But at the end of the day, you need to sit with yourself.
Yes, I needed to sit with myself, and I thought of myself now, because I was staying not far from Witbengai.
Right.
In fact, the issue of transport, I said maybe
it will work better.
It will work better. It's not far, from where I used to stay to Kopanang is quite a distance. So I took those issues into account, and I tried to plead with them, and pleaded with them to say, man, I've groomed people here. Things are going to be fine, and I'm still a stone throw away. If I'm needed, I will come. Yeah, I will come. But The day the circuit manager came,
Yeah.
the day the circuit manager came,
To announce.
convened that assembly
Yeah.
to the learners.
Right.
I thought, now it's, the second manager came and convened the assembly. Yeah, I'm here to ask your principal. Learners.
Didn't even finish the sentence.
Didn't even finish the sentence. Mema Shangu, the second manager. The learners went, they locked the gate.
Of the very same fence that you had put.
Yeah,
there.
they locked the
The
gates.
gate that you had built.
I'm like, what is happening here?
They're like, you're not going
So
anywhere.
there are teachers, of course, who were happy.
Yeah, that you're going.
That I'm going. Of course, they are seeing opportunities.
Yes.
So one teacher took my car. Ne? They said I must then use the small gate so that learners don't see me. He was beaten by learners.
Driving your car.
Yes.
What?
What?
So if you were in that car, they were gonna.
I'm sure they were not going to allow me.
Go.
So they knew that this one
Yes.
is actually behind me escaping.
Now you had to escape.
I had to escape, and they beat up that teacher.
Wow. So there was no class that day.
There was no class. So the next thing, I'm listening to the radio, quick, parents are phoning the department. Yeah, you are killing our schools.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Because it's a school in the township.
School
you
in the
want us
township,
to always be in the back foot.
Oh, the next thing, the director calls and says, Usinga, what next?
So, but did you manage to get out of the premises? What was happening in the premises themselves, except that the gates
They
were
were
locked?
barricading with stones and
Wow.
I realized, hey, things can
Get
go,
out of hand.
Get out of hand.
Yeah, and go very wrong.
Yeah, I tried to talk to them, guys.
Yeah.
No, my deputy
Yes,
now. What
Mm.
No, you can't leave. You can't leave now.
And I'm sure they're also crying. It's not like they.
Yes,
they are
it
really
was
emotional.
like they are very emotional. They were very, very emotional. I just promised, no, I'll come back. Whitbank High, they are waiting for me.
What is happening at Whitbank High while they were waiting, or maybe days before they would wait for you?
Same day, I'm sure the second manager was supposed to go and present me that side.
Yes.
So parents, learners are waiting. This side is war.
The war has stopped that side, but they've done the rioting.
Yeah, the war, the rioting is
now stopped.
Stopped. They are waiting for me now. This side, I can't be released.
What day was it? What year was it?
2015 August.
Right. What was the date? I'm sure you remember.
I think around it's around the 15th of August.
2015.
2015. Yo. I don't know what happened. I remember in the afternoon, I was at Whitbank High when learners were no longer there, school out. I'm sitting now in the office of the principal with the officials of the department. Now we're mapping a way forward. What next? Because they don't want to release you, and here they want to, they are expecting you.
Yes.
Parents, they don't want any other person. The SGB, they're just saying, we're waiting for this one.
That side, did you only have the learners?
Learners and parents.
And parents were trying to stop you.
Learners phoned their parents.
Oh.
Phoned it. Hey, they are taking our principal. And okay, we had to hatch a plan now. What next? The department said, okay, let's convene a parents' meeting. That's that parents' meeting where it was packed, even media.
The parents' meeting at Kopano.
Kopano.
Yes.
So I'm there with the department now.
Yes.
I must assure them. I must explain to them. I must. Yeah. Now it was packed.
So what was the conversation in that parents' meeting?
Yeah.
Was it the same day? Or
No, it's not the same day.
Oh,
The following day.
the following day.
Yes,
Yeah.
the following day.
Did you have to be secured in a different way that day?
No, I
or-
knew they won't harm me.
Okay.
Yeah. They were actually there to beg me
Yeah. Yeah.
not to leave.
Right,
I knew I'm
Yeah.
safe with them.
Yes.
It's just that
They were disappointed. Right.
lamenting,
Yeah.
and I had to assure them, and I did. I said, okay, I'll attend 3 days that side, 2 days this side, 2 days, and
Yeah,
so on. That's what I said to them. And I remember, no, it subsided. I did that, attending, and when learners were about to write their final exam, I organized some donations for Kopanang. Took it to my learners at Kopanang. Botato did not even want to shake me, my hands. They were angry. Said, no,
You deserted us.
you deserted us. And I went there, I supported them. Whitbank High,
So in during August, going to the end of the year, you had to be principal to 2 schools.
yeah.
One is broken because you are leaving. One is being unbroken
Yeah.
because you are coming.
Because I'm coming.
That must have taken a lot out of you.
Yeah. But I'm happy that at the end of the day, that year, both schools did very well. Both schools. And I remember the chief director, Mr. Manyabiane, when the results were issued, before you get the results, he phoned me in the morning. He said, where are you? I said, I'm at home. He said, you are the first principal who guided 2 schools to perform above 90%.
So, wow. I can understand with Whitbank High, you've been walking the journey with them for 4.5 years. They were with Kopanang, they were expecting the 90-something%. But you then have a Whitbank High that has been rioting. And by the way, why were they rioting? Because they don't want the principal, or
They did not want the acting principal.
The previous principal was suspended because?
Was suspended because of the allegations at the time was he implemented pass and go. They were saying he had pass and go policy.
What does that mean?
Pass and go, meaning learners who are troublesome. He would pass them
just to move them out.
To move them out. So some learners will accept the pass and go, but when they don't get space, their parents will want to bring them back.
Right.
So that fight ended up reaching the department. With this man, even learners who did not pass, is manipulating the system. So he was demoted for that. So teachers accused the deputy principal of spilling the beans. Learners didn't. So teachers instigated even learners, to revolt against the deputy principal who was acting at the time. So it was chaos. Learners were, they were not cooperating. They would come to school. It was just a mess. It was actually a school that was out of hand. If they want to march to the circuit, they will come to school, organize themselves, leave the school, march.
But was that the only challenge that they had? Where they, if I reflected Kopanong, you mentioned like it looked like Yuzo. And when you say Yuzo, we all know that Yuzo had drugs, had all of the
I think
guns, killing. How was the status of Whitbank High at that time?
It was also a school that was deteriorating big time. It was no one. People never wanted to associate with Whitbank High. I mean, if you can check now our social media communication, even the white people who used to be learners there
Yes.
those days,
Yes.
their comments are really indicating that they are seeing big changes happening
Yes.
in that school
Yes.
as compared to
What was happening there?
before
Yeah. So they
arrived.
also had issues with drugs and
The
smoking.
drugs, very ill discipline, what you call learners. In fact, learners who were coming from Witbank High were not necessarily accepted in other schools. Yes, because of the drug abuse, because of the chaos in that school. I'm sure it was a serious indictment from the side of the department that as black people you inherit a school with that infrastructure in town, and I'm sure the department had an egg on their faces
Yes.
to say, look,
This is what you've done to the school.
yes,
Yeah.
so the white community would maybe say, look what we have done to the school.
Yeah, it wasn't like this.
It wasn't like this.
I think I heard somewhere that there was also like a smoking area at the school, or dedicated smoking area. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, even though with me I had to cut whatever that is there, and learners were not taking any instruction. If they come, they want to smoke, there was no order.
It was just chaos.
It was just
another yizo actually.
Another yizo again. I remember first 2 months or a month, headlines from the local newspaper. They said, Mr. Fix It.
They call it Mr. They call you Mr. Fix
They
It.
called me Mr. Fix It. Yeah, has turned around with Bengai. So within a month or two, that school was okay.
What did you do? Okay, again, take us then. I like the first days. So now you've come, the parents and learners, and you are attending this site. But that first day when you then are then presented by the circuit manager to Witbank High, how is that from the learners, from how you saw the school? I mean, even the school premises, you did describe how Kopanong was. The school premises, the walls of the classes or anything, and just that one day as you walk in, if you can go into your mind as you walk in that gate.
Yeah, as I walk in that gate, well, I saw a massive school that of course looked neglected in terms of maintenance, your fence, falling fence. I remember recruiting, invited in one primary school, fast forward, some parents saying, why do you want us to bring our children with such a fence in your school? And I promised them that is going to be fixed. But first day when I arrived, of course, greeted the teachers and everything, assembly, obviously, to present yourself to the learners, to tell them who you are and your expectations. I'm sure there were boys who said, no, want to show him, want to show him. And I came in. And obviously teachers also, I don't know, it might happen, maybe they instigated the learners. I came in and assembly. No, there was this chaos at the back, and I identified one boy. Yeah, assembly. I identified one boy, and I'm reminded of that boy. His name is Calvin Muchewa. Calvin Muchewa. A great, very notorious grade 10 boy who was, tormenting teachers and learners at the school, and that's why he was, fearless at the assembly to just, maybe he wanted to test me.
Yes, I'm sure he was testing.
Yeah, he was testing me, and
yes.
No, I showed him flames.
What?
And I'm so
How did you show him flames? You want to know the flames?
just something said go for him. Something me said go for him. Assembly full, you are new, you are a stranger there, you don't know whether these learners are going to react. I'm taking over a school that was
It's your day one.
day one. I went straight,
To that boy.
to that boy. As I was walking, they were I just went straight. I grabbed him, grabbed him with me, pulled him in front, hit him against the wall. I said, whoa, whoa. I said, shut up. They kept quiet. I said, sit down. From that day, Calvin changed. If you can phone him, he will tell you that he changed that day. On the spot, he just changed.
I want Kelvin. I'm going to speak to Kelvin. We're going to have
Yeah.
him here. He must tell us
so-
how it felt to be against the wall. With the...
I hit him so hard. I said, yeah. And remember, I'm doing this. Corporal punishment is abolished.
Yes.
But I knew if I'm going to negotiate here, I'm not going to win.
You're not going to win.
Yeah.
And so you were at the risk of being disciplined
I'm
yourself.
at the risk also of being disciplined by the employer, the department.
Yes.
But I said to myself, I have to take this risk.
Xerophyte leader.
I have to take this risk because if I don't, I must send a message to these learners that they are now meeting.
Mr. Fix-It.
But look, I came with this advantage from corporate. They knew me from the township.
Yes.
That I don't take nonsense. If you don't wear school uniform, if you come late, they knew me. But I just wanted to give me a bit of me.
Yeah.
Just first day. But that's why I'm saying first month they were fine.
So I guess when Kelvin was up there now, seated down, nicely disciplined, sorted out, it probably went very quiet in assembly.
It went very quiet. And we proceeded with assembly completed.
How long did you sit down for? Now I'm interested in the detail.
No,
the rest of the assembly.
Yeah, the rest of the assembly.
He was seated there.
Seated there.
Quiet.
Damn quiet.
Yeah.
Calvin got, I'm sure, after 2 years, got 3 distinctions.
Wow.
And he's now an engineer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am talking to Calvin, so we're going to get Calvin's side of the story.
Yeah.
Because I believe he's a software engineer here in Pretoria, so we're going to get his side of the
Yeah.
story of that day one. So from that day, what were the other things that you had to grapple with now? How did the teachers accept you, your school governing body, all the support system that you needed to have in place?
Obviously, you observe few days what the systems that they are using or they were using. I started observing, and then I started bringing new things that can help. Trying to also influence the management of the school as to how we can together. Yeah, and they bought into the vision, and that is why it was very, very swift, in terms of the changes. And I remember Nedbank that year because of the disruptions that year.
Yes.
Involved or included Whitby High to be part of a camp that was organized, held in White River. I led that camp of learners. So we took them to White River before they started with their exams. So everything was fine. Yeah, and where they said there was a smoking area, I requested the SGB, to put palisades, so that those blind spots, because those designated so-called smoking areas were blind spots. Then I
Oh, okay.
yes.
Okay.
I managed to put so that learners don't access the area. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So in that first 2-3 months, maybe here's the question: what was the pass rate when you got there? It's in August. What was their pass rate?
60%.
So it was not as bad as
It was not as bad,
as
yeah.
Kopanong, but it was just a unruly school.
Unruly school.
Yeah, going downhill.
Going downhill. Yeah. But their performance really fluctuating. The department not happy. Given the infrastructure. Given the resources the school
has.
Yes. So they were at 60% when I took over.
Yes.
Yeah, and yeah.
But so it's 60%, and then by you join in August, so they write in October, November.
Yes.
And you've moved with 30%?
Yes.
Wow. in August, September, in 3 months.
In 3 months.
How did you get that right?
At least, you see, with them, maybe when the then principal, Mr. Bays,
yes,
maybe there was something happening.
Yeah,
as compared to Kopanang.
Kopanang was not. Yeah,
it was bad.
Yes,
it was really bad, because how do you explain 11% pass rate?
Yeah,
it means these learners were not attended.
Right.
Yeah, so these ones, maybe they were attended. Maybe they just needed a few, things, touches here and there.
Right.
To just motivate them to perform.
Yeah.
And within that 2 months, we managed to push it to above 90%.
Above 90%. Yeah.
Yeah, and mind you, Witbengai, it's an MST school, Maths and Science school. So to move a school that the previous year performed at 60 to 91.
Yes, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
And after that, we started seeing, an increase of the appetite of parents bringing their children to the school. When I took over, the number of learners were around 750, and now we are almost 1,800.
Wow. Okay, so there's just an interest because of the results, and you've kept your 90+ pass rate since.
Yeah.
You've been there now 10 years.
Yeah, so sometimes we will go beat 80 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see, another problem or another challenge with Witbengai, given my history of this iron schools that are having problematic learners,
they bring them to you.
They bring them to me.
So you have to work them.
Yes.
And when you work them,
and they bring them to me, and I'm a Maths and Science school.
Yes.
They expect me to do miracles. I'm telling you now, the two white schools, former Molisi schools, they have learners they can't manage now. They went to the department to say, can you request Mr. Usinga to accept these learners? Because white parents, like they can't stomach having those learners in those schools. So they bring them to Witbengai. And Witbengai were a Maths and Science school. They are not Maths and Science school. Yeah. Now I have a learner, HTS, that the principal requested that I admit. I would a learner Herzog. Yeah, because they can't manage them.
Yeah. They are difficult students.
It's difficult.
Yeah. So that affects your results.
Our results.
Because when they come in, they are already problematic.
Yes.
And you can only do so much in a short space of time when they bring them. Or if they bring them at grade 12, you only have 6 months to get something done.
So if they were problematic, and they say, please take that child. So, and it takes its toll even with the teachers. Yeah. But as a black school, we usually don't reject them.
Yes.
Because if they are rejected by the other race, then where must they go?
Yeah.
That's what I tell the teachers.
Where must they go?
Where must they go?
I mean, I read somewhere in one of your articles where when you were moved from Kopanong to Witbank High, you said, it was not an easy move, but I could not just stand and watch
Yes.
the situation go.
Because of what was happening with Benghai.
Yes.
And for me, to hear what was happening there and what, whites were saying about us as black people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I felt, I needed to
represent, to show black excellence,
to show that we can do it.
And you did. You showed more than excellence. You also showed resilience.
Yes.
And so tell me about the day when was that day when you locked the gates? Was it the first few? Had you just arrived? Was it in another year? It's on social media.
Yeah, the day I locked the gates because of the high number of learners who were late. Yes, I was so angry. It was the first day.
Was it the first day?
First day of reopening.
of reopening school.
Yes.
So this is 20?
I think it's 2023.
Okay.
Yes.
2023. Yes. So you've been there from now 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome
so
learners. January, I welcome learners. When I welcome learners, I can see, man, the numbers are equal. No, man, my learners are not here.
Yeah.
Hey, I went to the gate. There are many there. I said, no, go back home.
So were they already locked out of the gate?
Yeah, we locked the gate.
Oh, you do lock the gate as a rule?
As a rule.
Okay.
So I went to check at the gate, and there were many outside. First day. One learner was busy, I'm sure. Taking a video or something.
Yeah.
The learner took a video and
You just told them to go back home.
I told them to go back home, to tell their parents, to say, you said you want to study in town, and then come on time.
Yeah.
Go and tell your parents that I turned you back home. It went viral, that thing. That video went viral. I received it from, some politicians, WhatsApp to say, look what we have done. That evening, one political party also headlines saying the principal who chased learners in Mpumalanga must be removed. I was watching the news. I'm seated. I'm like, yeah.
It was on the news.
The news.
The normal news that we watch.
Normal news.
And you're watching yourself there on that video. How did that feel? Oh my God. How did you feel? Did you?
No, I was a bit nervous. I did not know what was, because what was coming for me, and because I was just interested to see how is the social media is responding.
Yeah, and I'm sure it was flooding.
It was flooding like nobody's business.
And they're telling you all sorts of things.
Others, there was a debate.
Yeah, on social media.
On social media, I think all the provinces, all the 9 provinces debated that video. It was on TikTok, Facebook. You go to whatever social media you have, TV, national TV, you watch the news, I'm there. I receive messages from even Dubai, Australia, Germany. I've got people I went to school with, some relocated.
Yes.
It was all over that thing. I'm like, what have I done here? Hey, I'm now phoning the department. Guys, have I brought the department into disrepute?
Disrepute.
What have I? Yeah, others, hey, they don't, because the spokesperson of the Department of Mpumalanga, Mr. Jaspazwan, someone is phoning me, hey, listen to the radio, they are interviewing Jaspazwan. So they are interviewing the immediate, because there is parents are phoning, they are playing this thing, radio. So, hey, I don't know really. Someone is phoning, hey, listen, the spokesperson of a department is interviewed by radio, so and so. I was just waiting. What saved me, in fact, is the results.
Yeah.
Because it was on a Wednesday.
When the video, when
Yes.
this thing happened. Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday is going. Friday, Witbank High 97%. Wow. The narrative changed.
Oh my God.
So those who were for me,
Are now celebrating.
they are posting the 90%. They're saying, can you see this person?
This is what he achieved.
This is what it changed again. Wow. Those who were against, wow. I remember there's one person in the Eastern Cape, I won't mention the same name because a very big person. She criticized me, and someone put that 97% in the video.
Next to the criticism.
So her response was, "Ndiyahocisa."
Yeah, I'm withdrawing
I'm withdrawing
my comments.
my comments. So that 3 days
Sure.
was
And the rest was history.
the rest was history.
What was oh my goodness, yeah, that was a saving grace.
What? Imagine if the school
Failed. They would be
Failed.
like, yeah, if the results maybe were 40%.
40%.
lousy
Just imagine.
50%. Yeah.
Just imagine.
But the results were a reflection of your passion again.
Yes,
a
yes,
result
yes.
of what sits in your heart, what you
But I knew that no, watch this space
Yeah.
on Friday.
Although you were quite shaken.
Yeah, but I mean, if there are these
Exactly.
political parties that are very
Powerful, yeah.
Yeah, so if they are on the media and saying all, you never know what will happen. As if I did not kill anyone. What I did was to try and say, guys, we just need to be disciplined. If you
Yeah.
want to come to school, be on time. You leave schools where you are coming from. You come, and you can't, because with me, I'm in competition here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
not.
a lot to prove.
I have a lot to prove. I'm not here to add numbers. I'm competing with performing schools.
Exactly.
And if you are not going to help me, no, I can't allow it. I can't accept it. So, but it's fine from that day.
Even the learners know that the gates will be locked.
The learners know
They're
the
still locked
gate.
even now.
They are even, yes.
You still lock them.
But late coming dropped.
Yeah.
Late coming dropped after that video.
And the results.
And the results. So the school is cruising nicely now.
Were you ever investigated by the department, checked out at any of, whether it's the previous or the current school, in the thinking that you are too harsh or not ruling? Was there a time when your leadership was questioned, your leadership style was questioned?
For 2 years, I was investigated. 83 allegations.
33 allegations. Wow.
I think it was after the result dropped. Some teachers in the school used that against me. I remember during COVID, it was a stop and go. When a learner contract this virus, we'll be told to close. So we did not teach, you know. So the results dropped. So
But were you expected to have a high pass rate in spite of, because I mean, some learners, their home learning was not,
no, we're expected to perform, unfortunately.
Regardless.
Yeah, regardless.
okay.
We're expected
I
to.
didn't know that.
We're expected to perform, but you know, it was beyond our control.
Yes,
It was beyond our control, and the department
new.
knew, but they did not want us to use
That-
COVID as an excuse.
Okay.
They said you can't use COVID as an excuse. But of course, some teachers took advantage of that with some SGB members went to the department
Yes.
to lay, you know, charges, you know, not, you know, allegations
33
against
of them.
me. Yeah, 33 of them. 33 of them. And I was investigated for 2 years. For 2 years.
And how do you function when you are under that investigation? Like, how do you, what does it also do to you internally, you know?
I wanted to prove also a point.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like such environment.
You do?
Xerophyte, I
Oh,
like.
Xerophyte. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
I
I'm
strive
getting more and more. You strive in that.
In that I strive.
This is when you show up as
And
your
when
best.
the department came for the first time, I said to them, whatever they told you, they are lying. And I will prove it to you. And I remember when the results from this COVID results moved from improved, I was the highest improved school in the district. I got a trophy out of that. And I then sent the results to the director, the chief director from head office, Pretoria, who was leading the investigation. I said, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? And they did that after, you know, I won a very big fight between the school and TUT.
Okay.
TUT rented out the school before I arrived at the hostels.
But did it belong to TUT?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So for 5 years, after winning, when TUT handed over the hostel, all things now came.
Yeah. Other allegations.
Allegations. Maybe they did not want me to continue with the vision. So TUT gave this hostel back to us. The hostel is doing wonders now. Employed more than 60 people. Employed more than, our learners have access, the community have access to the hostel.
To use the hostel
To use those
as a facility.
as a facility. So, but the department did not find anything.
So those 2 years were probably your most highest performing, because you, as you say, you wanted to
Yes.
prove.
I wanted to prove to them.
Yeah. And you're like, this is what I like.
This is what I love. This is what
When
I love.
other people would actually break down and right, be paralyzed by the accusations.
Yeah, because you know that there is nothing that you have done, you know, but you need to prove. Because you can't say there's nothing that you have done, but
You've got nothing. Yeah.
you've got nothing to show.
So you were able to prove wrong each and every one of those 33 allegations.
Yes, I had to prove each and every one.
So this Xerophyte nature definitely does show up, because a Xerophyte plant, if you take it and you're like, oh, I feel sorry for it, let's give it some water, let's give it some nice, comfortable environment, it doesn't become the Xerophyte plant that it's supposed to be. But in the harsh conditions where there's little availability of water, there's wind, there's harshness of the environment, this is when the plant shows up. So, I mean, I'm just saying, because I'm seeing the similarities and appreciating you being called a Xerophyte leader. So we are here now. The school is doing well. What? Maybe if you can share with us the role of you being a father to some of those children beyond being a school principal.
Yeah, maybe before I get there, after the Kopanang Witbank High performance,
Yes.
the department approached me to enter a national NTA, National Teachers Awards.
National Teachers Awards, yeah.
Yeah, they
That's
call
for
it
the whole country.
For the whole country,
Right.
NTA.
Yes.
You start in provinces, second, district,
Then national.
and national. I got position 1.
Nationally.
No.
In the province.
In the province.
Right.
Then you then proceed to represent the province national.
Yes.
You also identify teachers in your school that will enter, because there are different categories.
Yes.
Secondary Principals Award, Best Maths Teacher Award.
Yes.
I then identified one teacher in my school to say the two of us.
Gonna enter.
Yes. And Mem Matonotse, she used to be a teacher there. She entered, maths teaching. She got position 1 nationally.
Wow.
She won a car.
Wow. Okay. That's legacy.
Yes.
That's like
She
lived
won.
as you rise.
Yeah, and I got position 3 nationally.
Yeah.
I was the 3rd best principal
Yes.
in the Republic of South Africa.
In the Republic of South Africa. What year was this?
2017, 2018.
Wow, congratulations.
Academic year.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
You were recognized, and we are grateful for that.
I was recognized by the Department of Education in
Yes.
South Africa. And now I am part of a team of principals who are moving around the provinces, sharing good practice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we are around 18
Right.
from different provinces.
Yes.
So we are 3 in Mpumalanga, 3 KZN. In some provinces, you have 2. So we're moving around, sharing good practice. The aim is to gather this, good practice.
Put it in a
Write a book that will
something that people can read and follow.
Yes, that's where I am now. Yeah.
That's the beginning of building that legacy.
Yes.
And making sure that the work that you've done and your approach,
Yeah.
which will require a serious Xerophyte someone to adopt, and your approach to actually be used. In terms of your view of the learner, when you see a learner, which one is your most preferred learner? The high performing one, the high performing and well behaved, low performing and well behaved, or high performing and not so well behaved, and low performing and not so well behaved? Which one is your preferred? If you have to choose, which one will you go for?
The one that is well behaved but not performing. Because 50% of your problem there is solved. The behavior is good. So maybe is to go deeper and check why the performance is not forthcoming. At least the one who's performing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is if it's the behavior, it's just to manage these other things, the external forces that might, disturb,
Yes.
contribute in this learner not getting, maximum, or reach his maximum potential.
Yes.
But the one who's behaving but not performing, I think that's where one is interested in finding out why is this learner not, because when you go deeper, there is this learner now the learner that I'm following very closely.
Okay, as we speak.
As we speak.
All right, sure.
This boy, listening to his story, apparently he's the only survivor. A house burned, and he escaped that.
Wow.
He escaped that. And I can see potential in this boy. I can see potential. In fact, he can be the best learner. Because when you check what he's writing, there is potential. So we ended up getting deeper. What is wrong? You know? So, and he promised us that he's going to be the best learner. A young man, Mkize, a boy. He said, "Sir, I promise you I'm going to be the best learner."
Sure.
But look at what this learner is going
to
through.
be facing every day. Yeah.
The whole family perished. He escaped. Yes.
Wow.
Sometimes you'll get these attacks, and
Or the
Yeah. Yes, and but we're managing him. We're monitoring him.
Yeah.
He's our A student.
When I had a conversation with your now deputy principal, he was naughty, and also I don't know whether the performance was there and all of that. How do you pull the naughty ones into their nature? How do you identify that potential when all you see is just being naughty? Or all they present is just being naughty?
When I address them, my presentations, I research about what to tell them.
Right.
I try to inspire them. In fact, I make them not to miss my assembly. Not to miss, because that's my class. It's my class as a principal.
So what do you do at assembly? It's an inspirational moment?
Okay. Yes. I motivate them.
Right.
But then the data I collect also class by class is to check which classes are problematic, and then I will then zoom into those classes, get in, motivate them.
Right.
And call parents also.
Yes.
I call parents, they have one-on-one on them. And what I also do is, after each term, I will analyze the results. Then I will have one-on-one with learners. Just get their stories, call them in my office.
Right.
And they don't want to come to my office to discuss, because I ask them difficult questions. So I have one-on-one with them. And and I got a book where I write, why are you failing? Why this? And they will tell me. Others, they will tell me genuine stories. And others, with Penghai, what I will do if I realize with this one can fail because of what is happening, then I invite the parents.
Right.
Then I bring the child to stay at school.
Oh, to stay at school?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we organize a place
to
say, please give us this learner for now. Then just to finish.
Okay.
Yeah, because there are those you can see that the environment at home
is limiting them.
It's limiting them. This one, there's nothing you can do as long as it's still
at that place.
So what we do, we request whoever, or a parent, a guardian, to say, please, this one, let's help you.
So that hostel that you've got also serves that
it serves that purpose.
Do you use it a lot for matrics, maybe towards the do they spend lots of time at school?
They spend lots of time at school,
sleeping over there.
We have what we call rolling weekends. Some weekends they come Friday, leave Monday, Friday, leave Monday.
To help them with
to help them, because we are a maths school. So, and remember, we we get learners who underperformed with maths in primary schools, and
Yes.
they must pass grade 12. So we have to go back to basics and help them, understand the content and pass. It's not easy. We are not sifting learners when they are admitted. We are not saying when you got level 1 in maths, therefore you can't be accepted. We accept the level ones. We accept those who
All
failed
the
maths.
levels.
All the levels. But then we have to make sure that we push them to pass this maths.
And the department judges you on
If they fail, then
then you have a problem.
we have a problem.
Sure.
We have to make them pass.
You have to encourage them. I mean, from what we've learned.
Like now, first term we have 99%.
On maths and science.
Yeah, but we have 14 learners who are at risk. They've passed the borderline.
Yeah.
We are here on them.
To work with them.
We are working with them.
Press.
14 on this. We said we have identified
14 out of how many?
229.
Wow. So you've got, so from the 229 we minus 14, everyone else is on track, and now you're putting all your energy on the 14.
We are incubating them.
But incubating, what does it entail?
Yeah, in fact, we put them separately.
Yeah.
Sometimes attend to them individually.
Yeah.
Sometimes they are the only ones in the hostel.
Right.
Yeah, given individual attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So from there, maybe we'll remove them from incubation to ICU.
Okay, it's got those terms.
Yeah. So from ICU, then they are ready to
Right.
to write. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I am really inspired, and I think we don't thank you enough. We don't thank teachers and principals like yourselves enough. What you've shared with us, there's a personal risk there. There's some of the things you do, when you get to do them, there's something in you that pushes you, that you question afterwards to say, what was I doing? What was I thinking? And it's already done. But by the grace of God, it gives great results to show that I don't think it's usually from you. I think it's divine. Yeah. Because it's also then protected. I'll be honest, being investigated over 2 years is not something that I could withstand. So I think the Xerophyte is definitely for the chosen few, not for the faint-hearted, because that would have taken a lot out of me, starting to get me to question. And yet your attitude towards it is, this is where I strive, So you convert an adversity into a challenge where you already define what the outcome.
In fact, I think it came at the right time, and if it did not come, that investigation, I'm sure I was going to leave the system, not unleashing certain things that I still, have. Because after that, I'm telling you, a lot happened. Started a choir, a choir that went and I just said, all the learners who are troublesome, bring them here, organize them into a choir. 2 years, they are national champions.
Wow!
Yeah.
So if you're troublesome, you're going to sing, even if you don't know how to sing.
If you can talk, you can sing.
Okay.
If you can talk.
All right, no. I declare myself a singer.
you can sing. So right. I organized them. I remember the one young man who was disowned by his parents. His parents said, please, you can chase this one. We disown him. He became the chairperson of the choir.
Wow.
And when he led the choir, to win the national championship.
Oh.
As such a young man.
Sure. Wow.
That boy will come to school literally drunk. Literal drunk. Teachers will say, chase him. I said, no, we are not chasing him. This one is going to the choir. He became the chairperson. Now he just won, the best improved learner. He's in grade 12 now in terms of behavior. He's the chairperson of the choir.
Wow.
So, and now the choir is saying we want to win everything this year. They are angry. They are hungry. Then they are angry. Our soccer team is doing very well. What we do, we get learners from all over Mpumalanga who are good. We give them sponsorship. I feed them in the hostel, and then they play soccer. Already Pirates took one. Polokwane City also took another player.
The Pirates, okay. I'm
Pirates.
a fan. Yeah.
There is one young man who used to be with us.
From your hands?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, he's playing for Pirates now.
So you've got sports is one of the focus.
Sports is one of the
Music
focus.
is a
Rugby,
focus.
we are doing very well. Athletics, two of my boys that I got from nowhere. From poorest of the poor. They are going to represent Mpumalanga National.
Wow.
They're staying in the hostel.
Oh, I think there's a lot that you are still building. There's a lot that's still going on.
There's a lot going on.
I usually see those maths and science in their brownish gears and all of that, and just so that's the part that takes care of the maths and science.
Yes.
And then sports as well. You recently had a sports tournament.
The
that
sports
included
tournament,
a
yes.
couple of other schools.
Schools from KZN, from all over the country. We've introduced this. It's an inaugural tournament. We want to have it, rolling every year, same time, Easter holidays. Because we are supporting a similar tournament, the KZN. So June we are going there. So they come this side
in Easter.
Yeah, Easter.
Wow. And all of these initiatives came through because you were investigated.
Yeah.
So they say as I wrap up, every adversity, I say this many times, every adversity and failure has in it a seed of an equal or better benefit.
Yes.
Your adversity of being investigated for 2 years, you started to push with so much passion again, so much drive, wanting to prove, wanting to, Jim Rohn says, unless you are disgusted and angry at something, you won't want to change it.
Yes.
So you kind of took that position, and there's a huge benefit. And the school now is really recognized, well accepted across the education system in Mpumalanga and nationally.
In fact, the school now is the center of education. Workshops. Workshops are conducted there.
What workshops for teachers?
Yes.
Okay.
Teachers, workshops of the province are conducted there.
So teachers will come from
all over.
Nail spray.
Yes. In fact, I have also a contract with the Department of Education.
Right.
Yes.
And the contract is for that the workshops. What is it for?
Yeah, in-service training of maths and science teachers.
It's done at your school.
It's done at the school.
So it's like a teacher's college.
It's like a teacher's college.
For maths and science.
Yes.
Thank you for the investigation.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. You said you were probably going to go out of the system. I don't think so. But anyway, we'll give credit to the hardship.
To the hardship, it worked.
Yeah.
And we have a contract now. The department is paying us every month.
To train maths and science.
Yes, we accommodate them, we cater.
Okay.
So they use a donated building next to the mall.
Okay.
It's called OR Tambo.
Okay.
MSTA.
Right.
Yeah, hub.
Okay.
It's a provincial hub.
Right.
So all maths and science teachers will then converge in that center for a week.
Yes.
But we as a school, we are given that, a chance to cater and accommodate them.
Wow.
So we bought a bus. We want to also transport them.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
we want them to park their cars so that we transport them to that facility.
So we're still growing from glory to glory.
Yes.
Yeah, no. So thank you very much for sharing such greatness, excellence, black excellence, if I have to be very selfish about it. Mpumalanga excellence, if I want to be very, very selfish. Wheatbank excellence, if I want to be too selfish, because I come from Wheatbank. So I'm very proud of what you have done. And the journey is still continuing.
Yes.
Your legacy is only starting to be built now. And I'm sure you're already starting to identify how you're going to pass the baton,
Yes.
which is something that we're going to cover in the final conversation that we will be having. I'm taking away here that I really am challenged. If I can have the Xerophyte spirit of looking at every challenge that comes my way and say, this is an opportunity for me to thrive, I would have transformed. This is a transformational energy, so a transformational challenge for me that I think everyone who's going to be listening to this conversation will have to take. Can we take something that is supposed to bring us down, that is engineered to bring us down? 33 charges, my goodness, that's a lot. And cancel each and every one of them by action, proving, but taking the 2 years, equally 2 years to prove that. And out of that, come up with things that were never there, choirs, tournaments. We must find that Pirates person. I'm sure that's the reason why I like Pirates, because it comes from Wheatbank. So if we can be, able to learn from you and take this transformational message that not every attack is a sabotage. In fact, even if it was, but with the right mindset, with the right thought process, you say, actually, I need this. I need this to show how I am wired, whether you're a Xerophyte leader or another type of a leader, but show up as your true self using the challenges that come our way. So we are very grateful for this. And wow, a lot more is coming. And this is going to be going into a motion picture. We are going to be soon enough seeing your story being told in a movie called Higher Ground. And more will be shared about that when we go deeper into what the legacy is going forward. I thank you. This is Lerato Sithole in conversation with greatness, as also the founder of Think and Grow Rich Africa. Thank you very much, Mr. Usinga, for being with us today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Appreciate
much
it.
for having me. Thank you.